What are the potential pitfalls if you have a system like this when you have a bond that is being signed? Is this bond system coming only because the US wants it? And what are the repercussions? Why not stop at only doctors? Tomorrow it will be engineers and IT professionals as well. To debate and discuss this matter in a whole lot more detail, Dr. C.P. Thakur, former Union Health Minister, now joins us in our studios. Dr. Sanjeev Bagai, a man who's well known and who's also the CEO and Dean of Radiant Life Care, he joins us. Dr. Narendra Saini, Joint Secretary of the Indian Medical Association, will get a perspective of what really is the medical fraternity thinking about this, and Dr. Ravi Malik, convener of medical education of the IMA. My first question to you, Thakur Sahab, is very simple. Is the government exceeding its limit by saying that you have to sign a bond? Doesn't matter if your education is private, if your education is state funded, you will sign a bond and then you'll come back to India. Are we clamping down on doctors?
Certainly. It is actually infringement on your freedom. And one should not do it. No country is doing like that. Actually, you increase facilities. So the doctors, they are more attracted here than they will go to foreign countries. And there was a time doctors were going in England, other countries. Then there was a reversal. And now again, why so much of rush for going abroad? So you make this medical services more attractive, and I don't think the doctor will leave this country and they will go out.
When you were the health minister, if this proposal had come under your consideration, what would you have done?
Actually, I would have tried to increase facilities for the doctors here, and everybody wants to work in their own country.
Yes.
They don't want to go out, but
you think we are forcing them out?
Certainly. The conditions are forcing them out.
Dr. Bagai?
My take on this is in two different aspects. One is that we are providing medical education at practically 100th the cost than any worldwide developed nation.
Okay.
The level of education and the caliber of education which we are giving to our medical students, both in undergraduation and in postgraduate degrees, is perhaps second to none. It's perhaps the finest in the world.
Okay.
The students are actually paying less than 1,000 rupees per month, whereas they would have paid in lakhs per month overseas. Having said that, if a medical student which we are producing over here are approximately 16,000 per year, and we need a total requirement of approximately 60,000 per year, we already have an ongoing deficit of more than 6 to 7 lakh physicians and doctors in India. My take on this is that if a medical student is being provided the highest level of medical education in the cheapest possible manner, there has to be a certain level of obligation for the medical student where he has gained this education.
I agree with you.
I'm not saying,
but Dr. Bagai, there has to be something as far as freedom of right is also concerned.
Now,
this is license Raj.
Now, I'm coming to it. Now, this is not a bond or a ban to go overseas indefinitely. It's for X number of years, but during that period, if a student wishes to go for a specialized course, if that particular thing is not available here, yes, he should be allowed. If a student is going abroad, we must try to address the question why he is going abroad.
Okay.
He is going abroad primarily for two reasons. One is finances, and the second is a lack of the given number of specialized courses within the nation. And I think the government is addressing that with more number of medical colleges, more number of specialized seats. If a student gets a required postgraduate specialized or a super specialized seat over here, it is very unlikely that the student will go overseas for that course. The most vulnerable period for a medical student is after he finishes MBBS, that's at the age of 27, 28, till about 34, 35.
Okay.
We are not putting a ban across all age groups indefinitely. What I'm saying is, and I agree with the government move, that it should be with checks and balances. It is to ensure that the level of education which you are giving over here, the intellect which you are producing over here stays here.
Yes.
1 in 5 of every doctors worldwide, 1 out of 5 worldwide doctors are Indians.
Yes.